How do you do, everyone? My name's Sharpclaw. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all have had a happy New Year's. If it's not New Year's yet, well, happy New Year's in advance. And if it's already been New Year's for you for quite a while, well, happy late New Year's. I hope everyone has a wonderful New Year's. And yeah, so let's get started with this video. This video consists of a build that I'm probably never gonna let go on my pig. Now, this build is pretty much identical to someone that's probably very well known. They're a pig main. Um, they're very well known. So by all means, if you take their build over this one here, it's all dandy and fine like that. What I'm gonna try to say here is the reason I run this build is just because it gives Pig time. And Pig is just someone that she needs time. She needs time to get their traps on, she needs time to do her things. I think Pig is someone that is deadly when they have the time to do that. Think Pig as like Batman. You need prep time, and these perks basically give her prep time. Now, from the very well-known Pig mains build, it is basically the same. It consists of corrupt intervention, which basically gets Pig time from the start of the match. It is one of the best early game perks. To go with that, save the best for last, which is also a very dangerous perk. Mostly dangerous on a few selective killers, but even with on a good killer person who knows what they're doing, I think save the best for last can be almost okay on every killer, but probably much more better on a few selective ones. So yeah, and finally, pop goes the weasel, which is just to buy you time when gens are going too fast, and it gets some pressure in. Now for the fourth perk, if you choose, the obvious information perk, you'd go with Tinker. And that's the build from, that's very well known. Tinker, Corrupt, Pop, and save the best for last. However, I've decided to move away from Tinker and put in something which I don't think a lot of people will agree with, but I've had so many matches that just it's helped me so much, and that perk is Deadlock. Now, Deadlock is for some people kind of a bad perk. It doesn't do them well, and sometimes it gets in their way. The times that Deadlock gets in your way is when you're not applying much pressure. That's when, like, oh, you have pop, and then someone does a gen on the other side, and then you can't pop that gen. It's very that scenario actually does not happen all that often. And even when it does, the neat thing is that some people think that pop and deadlock contradict each other. They don't. If anything, they synergize with each other. The 30 seconds from deadlock, it's easy going. It just saves you time there, gives you a breather, and then you can move around, do stuff. Once you see that the timer is ending, you go back to the gen, and pop lasts for 45 seconds. You still have 15 seconds to make it work, even in that case scenario. And normally, like I said, these don't really tend to happen all that much. At least they haven't happened for me. If you're pushing things around, you're getting things done right, deadlock saves you so much time, because especially at the start of the match, if you get a chase going a little bit late, and then you hear one gen pop, the sweet thing about deadlock is that you hear one gen pop, but you will not hear that second gen like right after the other. That is the sweetest part about deadlock, is that once you hear that one gen pop, you can rest assured that if you don't want to use your if you didn't put your trap on, well then, you know, you could save it for someone else. If you did put your trap on and the gen popped, well, you got a trap going working, and then the other gen is blocked, so you don't have to worry about two gens popping right there. So I'm probably never gonna move away from this build ever again on my pig, because I've had so much games that just let me breathe. They let me play, you know, nice, and they just feel good. So this is my build for pig, and I'm probably never ever ever letting go of it. It's just my go-to from now on when I play pig, and I can't say I've ever had a build on a killer where I've just said, like, okay, you know what, this fits. I'm never letting go of this. I've had times where it's like, oh my god, you know, the I made a build for demo, and then I made a build for Legion, and then, but this one, this in particular, I am probably never getting tired of it. It feels natural. It feels always something that I can just put on pig and just have a blast with it. So yeah, that is my build. I'm gonna highlight a little match here, which was very important. I won't be pausing it, but right at the start of the match, you'll notice a very special moment when I put the first trap on. That's when the gen pops. I get an active trap on one, and then I get an active trap on another. And I would not have gotten that if it wasn't for Deadlock. So Deadlock is a wonderful perk, and some people just are still sleeping on it. So yeah, give Deadlock a try. It's definitely worth it, and this build is definitely worth it. So yeah, give it a try, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Happy New Year's, everyone. Wow, that's a lot of distance. Super fast, bro. Alright. I just drifted. Well, guys. Looks like you're in quite the predicament, aren't you, man? Life. Meg. See, if Claude didn't kill herself, maybe you guys would